Celebrity Equinox, Captain Demetrius, and his crew. Want to welcome you to St. Croix, and we're going to just do a quick little ceremony, be able to give you a gift that we hope that you'd appreciate coming from the territory, St. Croix in particular. So I'll start by having Mr. Mutta, who is the Communications Director for the Governor of the Virgin Islands.
Good morning. I'd like to say, on behalf of the Governor and the Lieutenant Governor, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, welcome to St. Croix. Thank you very much for coming, and we look forward to many more visits here in our beautiful town.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Interestingly, the Governor called early morning and said, you know, what took me away was taking my daughter to college. Other than that, I really wanted to be here. We're going to allow for the Vice President of our legislature, our governing body, Senator Nobel Francis, to say a couple words to you.
Good morning. Thank you very much. On behalf of the people of the Virgin Islands, I really want to welcome you to St. Croix, to the town of Frederiksted, and we're here to support your experience, and we want to make sure it's a very positive experience. We look forward to many, many more trips here in the Virgin Islands, here in St. Croix in particular, and thank you for being here. God bless.
God bless. Thank you. And it's not often that a politician speaks for 1 minute. Thank you. We're going to hear from the Assistant Commissioner of our Department of Tourism, Ms. Elizabeth.
Hi, good morning. I just want to say thank you so much for considering the U.S. Virgin Islands America's Paradise. We welcome you, especially here on the island of St. Croix. And we do hope that you enjoy your stay and that you will back for many more. Thank you so much.
Since I have one of the gentlemen who signed my check, I'll allow Mr. Willon John, the board member, to say a couple words.
Morning. On behalf of the Board of Governors of the Virgin Islands Port Authority, we want to welcome you back home, and we hope that you continue to visit us on a regular basis.
Now, what I want to say to you, Cap, is that it's been a while. It's been over 18 months since the territory had seen a cruise ship. They've been calling on to St. Thomas. We're glad that now you've made it to St. Croix. We're looking at the schedule, looking at the itinerary, and know that we should have a successful. Everybody stay safe. I really appreciate you and your crew coming to St. Croix and making sure you enjoy this beautiful island. This gift is a beautiful watch. It's from Cardo Jewelry, and this watch has all 3 islands on it. So you have the time for 3 islands. You have the time for 3 islands at all times, wherever you might travel. Wow. So on behalf of the Virgin Islands Port Authority, we really want to appreciate you and welcome again.
Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands. Welcome to the beautiful island of St. Croix. Hope you guys enjoy your stay, alright? Make sure you take a little piece of paradise when you leave, alright?
Inaugural day after almost 18 months since we've seen a cruise ship on St. Croix of the Equinox, Celebrity Equinox here. What does this mean for the island of St. Croix, the Port Authority, and tourism in the territory?
Well, as I walked up, got out my vehicle this morning, what it means that taxi drivers are outside lineup. It means that vendors are out there who had not probably seen this in a long, long time. It means restaurants, store owners, and of course the government of the Virgin Islands benefits. But it also sends a signal to the entire world that we are open for business. We are open in the safest manner we can. So I also want to thank up to today, this morning, last night, my staff and I was on the phone with the folks from Royal out of Miami, just making sure this event goes off well. And so you can see this latest schedule. Royal have increased the cars that will be coming to St. Croix. We are hoping and praying that there is no major outbreak, but these ships are coming with over 90% people already vaccinated. Unless you're a child 12 years and under, that's a whole different story. But we have seen now Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruise Lines cooperating with the port, working closely. It took a lot of months and months of work with my staff and myself getting to this point, and thanking the folks, the Vice President of Royal, who we've been in constant communication with, because without a partnership, this couldn't be possible. our vendors will see the difference as of today and going forward. Royal?
This is very important for us here in St. Croix and the town of Frederickstead, where we're experiencing for a cruise ship. In the last 18 months, we have not seen a cruise ship on St. Croix, so certainly this inaugural visit is important to us. We have the celebrity Equinox that we're hearing that might be at half capacity, but nonetheless we're still talking about 2,500 to 3,000 passengers that's on board, as well as their crew. So we're expecting those individuals as they disembark that they're going to be spending money into our economy. These are unprecedented times, and we appreciate the fact that these individuals, this cruise ship has graced our shores, and we're expecting good things. We heard from Captain Dimitri, who talked about frequency of visits, and he assured us that there will be many cruise ships coming through, and he looked forward to regular and routine visits here to St. Croix. So we're very excited by that. We have the responsibility as leaders of the community, again, to build our economy. And this is one way that we can continue to fuel our economy during these unprecedented times. So we are very excited by this tour today.
We feel good that we have the proper protocols in place. We've been working really closely, like I said, with Royal Caribbean, and so we're enjoying the day. We expect many more calls on our territories, ports, and it's a big day for the vendors and the small business owners, the taxi drivers, everybody in our local economy who really rely on the calls on our ports. So we're just celebrating today on behalf of them.
An important point for the administration has been to be able to balance the COVID-19 pandemic with restrictions while allowing for economic activity, and this is what we're seeing here today. How important is that balance, you think? The governor has always stressed that you can't totally shut down a place because you got lives that got to continue.
Yeah, it's very important, and I think the governor stressed on that Monday during the press briefing, saying that that has always been our main concern. We realized fairly early in our response to the pandemic that we couldn't stop the virus itself. What we could do, though, was mitigate the spread and try to keep our people as healthy as possible, meaning keep people out of the hospitals and keep people from being critically ill. And so that has been largely part of our push to get vaccines out to our local population and asking people to get vaccinated, because we know based on the data that is the best shot that we have at keeping our people out of the hospitals and saving their lives.